Hey everyone, welcome back to MNMM PTE NAATI. This is Manmohit. Guys, very happy and excited. Today I have got Raj with me who has recently cleared his PTE academic exam with getting his 79 plus in all the four modules that he was looking for. And the scores are really impressive. And hear me out, he has got 84 in his listening, 89 in his reading, 83 in his speaking, and again 83 in writing. So even though aiming for 79, it's 80 plus in all the four sections. Many congratulations for that, Raj.
Thank you so much, Manmohit. Thank you very, very much. So, yes, I'm very happy as well that I got my desired score. Starting my journey from the 60s and all the way to the 80s, path was not easy. But yes, what I did was, and what something motivated me is getting the feedbacks on daily basis.
Mhm.
That we have my personal Telegram group as well as whatever queries I have, I just have to ask them straight away, and my like tutors will solve it for me, and I will ask every single question I have, and I just first learn the approach from them and just follow them blindly. As simple as that. If you want to achieve the score, just follow them blindly. Don't ask why and what. And that is, I think, the key to it. And the most important part is the consistency, that we have to be very consistent on a daily basis, because if we miss even a few days, it will break the whole momentum. So I think that is something very, very important. And yes, as I said, the daily feedback is the one like a driving factor here. That whatever I do, I get feedback on it. My essays or my summaries or dictations or the repeat sentences, every single thing gets feedback every single day. So that is one of the driving factor which has get me this course.
Perfect. See, Raj, I do not even have to add anything on that. True words have been spoken. So basically, what I got from your words was that you were added in a personal Telegram group with us, me and Mohit, and whatever you used to put in there, like your read alouds or any speaking topics or any written topics, you used to get feedback for that. Now, what's feedback? Feedback is nothing but giving you guidance on what mistakes are you making, what not to do, and what to do. And once you get to know what not to do, you follow that, implement that, make those amendments in your responses, and you perform that in front of a computer to get the scores that you're aiming for. And that is exactly what has worked for Raj. And I can vouch for that, that he has just been such a consistent and hardworking student with us, where we do not even had to say to him on a daily basis that have you done this the way we asked. He usually used to be the first one to raise his hand up, do the work that was asked of him, keep getting feedback on every single day basis. And here we are, here he is with getting his desired score of 79 plus. Raj, one quick question. You did say at the very beginning that there was a journey that you had to go through, going from 60s now to 80s. Can you please shed some light on that as to what scores were you stuck in, and how did you manage to move from, like, what specific things did you have to change to go from that 60s now all the way up to 80s for that?
Yes, definitely. So my first exam which I gave like last year was I got like around 63 in it, and my scores was very low in I think it was writing, and the other one was listening as well. So what I realized, because I was not aware that write from dictation is going to be very important, I just thought it's just a dictation, so we'll just write few sentences and just get it out. But then I realized that it is very, very important that each word counts for 1 mark in both listening and writing. That was the first important thing. And I used to make a lot of like grammatical errors. Like for example, in my essays, I used to press enter two times after the paragraphs. I think that was also not good because that might affect my scores. And some of the spelling errors that I made, and specifically is made about the approach, that how I'm approaching the questions. At least sometimes I realize that how we frame our question is also very important with your English, of course. So yeah, so that's what the some of the things. And one more thing I will also add is that in my speaking also I got low score initially because I was fumbling a lot. I had a lot of intonations at some point. So that was all clear because as I used to speak every single day on my Telegram group, so I got daily feedback on what I have to do and how I have to change my tone and my pitch as well at some point. And so these are all very important for me to get the desired scores.
Perfect. So, guys, this is such a great example of that PTE exam is not all about English. Yes, it is an English exam, but at the same time, it's a proper strategies based test. It's a computer based exam. So, yes, our English level is good. Yes, we have got a great command over the language, but that's sometimes it's not always enough. It's a mix of both of the things. Yes, you need to have a bit of the knowledge of the English language, but at the same time, it's about ticking all the boxes that a computer wants us to do. And as long as we can sign off that particular checklist, computer is happy to give us scores. And that is exactly what Raj did follow with us, where whatever mistakes he was making, whatever things he was not doing right, as for a computer to accept that, he made those amendments, did his exam, and got his scores that he was aiming for. As simple and short as that. Raj, great journey over here. One final question for you would be, and that's for all the viewers out there who are watching this video right now, in the hopes of learning few things from you, because they are also on the same journey. They are also wanting to get these desired scores that you have got. What would you like to advise to those people who want these scores or who have given exam few times but are struggling to get these? What would you say to them?
Yes, so the only thing I would like to say to people who are preparing for this exam is just follow the tutors blindly. Just don't worry about too much things and just go back to the basics. Don't need to overthink of a lot of the things. Just follow what your tutor says, and that's the only reason I think is going to get you that score, because they are the experienced one. So they have multiple years of experience. We can provide you with all the necessary guidance and feedback. And the most important is that you have to be consistent. Doesn't matter what the time is, 24 hours a day, you have to finish your task. Like, for example, to do reading or listening a day and the speaking, writing other day, you have to finish it no matter whatever the time is. So, consistency and following the path of your tutors. That's the two main goal over here.
Perfect. Now, that's such a great piece of advice. Being consistent with your hard work that you're putting in and being in touch with the people who have actually walked down that path already, who know what is wrong, what is right, following them blindly, just getting their feedback and not just getting it, but actually implementing that, and the magic will happen as it has happened for Raj. Raj, now I know you are also preparing Nati Gujarati with us. I wish you all the luck for that. I know for a fact, on the way of how hardworking you are, I'm pretty sure the way you have followed the feedback over here, you will be following feedback for Mohit on Nati Gujarati as well. And I just know for a fact that you're definitely clearing that with such a great score as well in the future. So I wish you all the luck for that. And Raj, would you like to say anything to our Gujarati students out there? Something in Gujarati, couple of sentences, again, just giving them some piece of advice, but in their native language, just so it's easier for them to connect with you.
ડેફિનેટલી તમારે જે ગુજરાતીના મારા જે ભાઈઓ બહેનો છે તેમને એક જ સલાહ આપવી છે કે ભાઈ તમારે જો આ પીટી કે નાટી કરવું હોય તો આમની પાસે આવી જજો ને એમને આંખ બંધ કરીને તમે એમના પાર પર ચાલ્યા કરજો. કોઈ કેમ શું કરે એ કઈ ચિંતા કરવાની જરૂર નથી. બધું જ પીટી પણ થઈ જશે ને નાટી પણ થઈ જશે, કારણ કે જો મારું થઈ જતું હોય તો હું એવું આશા રાખું છું કે તમારું બધાનું જ થઈ જાય ને એમાં કોઈ એમાં શંકાનો સ્થાન નથી. તો મહેરબાની કરીને આ લોકોને ફોલો કરો અને મહેનત કરો થોડી, તમારા સ્કોર પણ આવી જશે, પીટી નું આવી થઈ જાય અને નાટી બી થઈ જાય. એટલું કોઈ બહુ મોટું ડિફિકલ્ટ કામ નથી.
Perfect. Look, Raj, I do appreciate that, and I really hope the people who are watching this video out there have got some key pointers that they can take from this. Start working on that, follow that, and I'm sure you would be the next one to be sitting with us or anyone else getting these wonderful scores and getting your Australian dream come true. Guys, all the very best if you have got your exams coming soon. If you have any questions, feel free to message us on Instagram or Facebook. Links are in the description, or simply search for M&MMPT Nati. Message us and we'll make sure you clear your exams in the very first go. All the best, stay safe, and I will see you all in the next video.